I slowly turned my head, knowing already what to expect. Any color that was previously in my face had quickly disappeared. Katsuki. Oh, I stuttered, not knowing what to do or say. I swear I saw actual flames flaring up in his eyes. Hypothetically, of course. I turned back to Midoriya to see an expressionless face. Was it from hurt or from fear? I should probably go, he muttered out as he slowly backed away after Katsuki had screamed at him. Tell me, damn it! I swear the fluffy green had disappeared as he slipped away through the crowd and headed back down towards the staircase. Whipping my head around, I looked right at Katsuki, who had still been pissed. Are you serious? You have serious anger issues, I yelled, pushing my pointer finger at his chest. Even though I had known this long enough, I had known him. Says the one who's ditching me for a loser, he yelled back, causing a few heads to turn. I sighed heavily before lowering my head, rubbing my temples with my index and middle finger. Look, I'm sorry for what I did. I thought I could do both without the other noticing, but I should have just realistically asked you if he could join us. Even if you said no, I would still make him come. He dropped his hand before turning his back towards me. Get out of here. I can't even think about facing you right now, he said in a low growl. You're my ride home. I could just leave, I said, starting to move my body around him so I could face him. I don't care. Just walk home, loser. Are you serious? I began to grow angry myself. Excuse me? I live 25 kilometers away, 15.5 miles, from here. You think I'm going to walk home? Yes, he said, respondingly dark. Fine. Maybe I will. Screw you, Katsuki. You asshole. I screamed before turning and storming past all of the people to the staircase. I didn't care if they looked at me in an odd way. I was done. Sick and tired of that asshole. As I slowly made my way out of the castle, I drew further away from it. I realized how foolish I was. Why did I make it so difficult? I tried to find the exit, but I couldn't quite recall it at the time. That was when I looked up and saw Midoriya, sitting on an old curb overgrown with vines, just sitting on the roof, alone. I looked up at the tree. That must have been how he got up there in the first place. I pulled myself up before making my way over and slowly sitting down next to him, hugging my knees. Silence. That was all that was filled in the tense air for a full moment until I spoke up. I was cut off. It's all right. I saw a pair of green eyes meet mine, only visible from a reflection of the moonlight. You didn't want to disappoint Katchan, so you tried to hang out with him, but also keep me around so I wouldn't feel left out. I get it. It's okay, he said, reassuring me yet again. I felt myself heat up from his gentle words and smart thinking. It's like his voice and this tone sent shivers down my spine. I returned the smile. Thank you. As silence continued, with us sitting side by side, the old roof in the abandoned theme park, looking down at the stairs, only seeing each other and our surroundings by the moonlight. I have to walk home, I said, filling the area with a sound that wasn't there before. What? Midoriya turned to me in confusion. Yeah, I left my bag in Katsuki's car, which had everything like my phone and wallet, so I can't call an Uber or anything, I said, scratching the back of my neck. So I probably should get going if I want to be home by sunrise, I said, even though I didn't want to leave at all. You don't have to walk home, I piped up. As I was gathering myself, I gave him a questioning look as I paused. If you want, you can spend the night at my place. It's not that far by train, and I'm sure my mom wouldn't mind. I felt a small smile grow on my face. Really? I wouldn't want to intrude, I said slowly, waving my hands around. Would you rather walk home in the dark, cold for 25 kilometers? With what you're wearing right now? He questioned me. He had a point. I really don't want to turn this down, but I don't want to sound so greedy. That would be awesome, Midoriya, I said as he got up. I threw my arms around him into a hug, and he exclaimed, Thank you. We began to make our way to the train station when I told him that I had no money and that we would need to sneak on. He told me it was fine, though. He could pay, which was honestly so kind of him. I would definitely have to repay him later. And when we made it to his apartment-like house, I took my heels straight off as we entered through the dark space. Sweetie, is that you? How did it go with Lynn? A voice called out as we made our way into the living room to see the owner of the feminine voice, watching television. Well, actually, Mom, Midoriya started. The lady on the couch turned around and saw me before having a small jump. We had a little laugh before we introduced ourselves to each other, and Midoriya exclaimed why I was here in the first place. She had told us it was all right, and to call her if we needed anything. And I swear I saw a small bead of sweat form on his forehead, Midoriya's, as we walked down the hallway to his room. Is everything okay? I asked as we approached his room. A small All Might-themed name tag hung on it, with his name on it. Quite cute, wasn't it? It's, kind of embarrassing you to see, he said, opening his door very slowly. I saw his room had All Might posters and figurines and all kinds of hero knickknacks everywhere. Whoa, this is so cool, I said, admiring his collection with my hand rested just near my mouth. He really has his mind set. Anyway, he said as he sat down on his bed and I sat next to him. Want to get ready for bed? Before doing something, maybe? Is it getting too late, though? I shrugged. Sure, before watching him get up. I have no other clothes, so I'll just sleep in this, I said like it was no problem. No way. You're going to get way too uncomfortable in that. He threw me a green sweater that somehow matched his hair color, and some drawings of All Might pajama bottoms. He blushed shyly as I thanked him, and he showed me to the bathroom so I could get changed. And when I came back, I saw him sitting, looking at his phone on his bed. I didn't want to disturb him, though, so instead, I sat down at the other end of the bed and just watched him. I began to notice all the small features that I never noticed before until now. Like how he has cute little freckles, and how his hair is so messy when it falls perfectly around his face. Wait, did I just think that?